Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Infectious Madness of Dr. Dekker, where we're in the middle of the session with Claire. We've been rudely interrupted in a way that did not at all scare me and give me a little jump by Jaya. And, all right, where are we? What problem did he cause?
Our neighbor at the lake house, she says David is weird and creepy.
She thinks he is weird and creepy?
I spoke to her again. She wouldn't tell me her name, which is quite right. I am a stranger after all. So I gave her the name Anushka. She said the man that lives in the lake house is weird and creepy.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he is brought back from the dead.
The little girl, our neighbor at the lake house, she says David is weird and creepy.
Oh, David is, tell me about David.
David has been hunting and skinning again. But from the look of the torso, he caught a domestic cat. I'm being generous. It was definitely a cat. I spoke to David about it, but I have no idea if he can comprehend me or not. He just grunts at me. He doesn't even smile anymore. Not at all.
Can we rewind to the whole cat thing? Why did he kill a cat?
Yes, sorry. I left out an important detail. The girl, Anushka, she was crying because her cat had gone missing. And she thinks that David killed it. Doctor, I'm worried.
I would ask, why are you worried? But I mean, that's, it's Anushka. Wait, we already know that though. All right, we'll come back to that. Why are you worried?
I'm worried that David's not going to stop at cats. He's killed deer, rabbits, wild birds, and now cats. I'm worried he might add little girls to his list. I can't stop him.
Why do you think he would harm little girls?
Are you even listening to me? Some of these questions are a bit far off the mark.
That's not far off the mark. Why can't you stop him?
I can't stop him. I can't control him in any way at all. Ever since I brought him back from the dead, he has done nothing but ignore me.
Because he's dead?
I think that.
What are you starting to think?
That I need to put David out of his misery. That I need to end his suffering. That I need to kill him again. What shall I do, Doctor? Should I kill David?
No, do not kill David.
Very well. I will do as you say. I suppose I can let this go on now that someone else knows about it. The responsibility of having David is too much for me on my own. Thank you, Doctor.
Okay, back to our responses. Back to high.
There's no lake house today, sorry.
Oh, the lake house.
David's not doing very well. He's caused a problem with the girl. I need to do something.
What is wrong with the lake house?
David hasn't been well. Otherwise, I'd taken you. Shall I bring him to you next time?
Yes, bring David.
Next time then. Although it will have to be just you here, and late at night. I can't have anyone else see him.
Oh, I was gonna ask why can't anyone else see him, but, what? Oh, wait, who referred you here? There we go.
My solicitors did refer me, but I ended up going privately as it was cheaper. I'm paying them enough already without them getting a percentage of my therapy bill.
The only thing is, what should she distract herself with? You should distract yourself with booze.
I don't know what you're talking about, Doctor.
I got nothing. I have no ideas where that it could go, but what happened with Iris?
I never talked to Bryce, but I did talk to Iris.
Oh.
She didn't want to at first. She blames me for David's death, but as we both know, that's not a thing. Anyway, she said she was never locked up in any basement and had never heard of any Dr. Dekker. So it's, as I first suspected, a lie. You didn't make all of that up so I talked to Iris again, did you?
No, I didn't make that up.
Then Mr. Bryce seems to have a few more issues than me. Perhaps you should ask him about that.
Ah, that's where we are. Aha! Oh my god, I love this. Iris says she was never in the basement.
I have nothing to tell you about that.
Iris denies being locked in the basement.
How extraordinary. So the girl in the basement was somebody that Claire knows, and she's adamant that I didn't rescue her. I really wish I'd taken photos now.
Ah, that didn't help. Maybe we should ask about temazepam. What do you know about temazepam?
I've never used sleeping pills. I'm too afraid of what would happen to me in my sleep.
Oh! Wow, so we finished that chapter, or her part, like, pretty fast. I'm assuming we'll get, like, more things to ask her as we go. Oh, what about, the alcohol? Did he ever drink you can tell I have.
Dr. Dekker was an alcoholic. He hid it well. I never saw him drink. He certainly never offered me a drink.
Okay.
God knows I could have used one.
Aside from, like, what things she should distract herself with, I have nothing. I kind of want to see the hint just to see what the next line of questioning is. All right, maybe for this one, we'll do it. We'll do it. Did Dr. Dekker... I can stop you reanimating people?
That's an interesting idea, Doctor. It's not really something that needs to be done, though. I have no intention of reanimating anybody anymore. It hasn't gone very well in the past.
All right, I had to know. I guess now I know the thing about David. Did Dr. Dekker say anything about David?
Dr. Dekker was very quiet in our sessions after seeing David. After a while, he started talking about David like he was a pet, asking me what I fed him, what he'd do in certain conditions.
In certain conditions?
Dr. Dekker asked me if I'd ever accidentally locked David in, which I hadn't. But curiosity got the better of me, so I locked him in the lake house. He couldn't get out. He didn't have the wherewithal to operate the lock. Dr. Dekker was very quiet in our sessions after seeing David. After a while, he started talking about David like he was a pet, asking me what I fed him, what he'd do in certain conditions.
He said David was a pet?
I think he was fascinated with it all, and David and I had become new test subjects for him. When I said David never listens to me, he urged me to start giving David treats for pleasing me. Not in that way, but showing him how to close a door, for example. If he did it, give him a treat.
We were all thinking it.
But I had to stop myself. I felt like I was training a monkey. It just wasn't right.
We were all thinking it. That's not just on me. Could you train him to speak?
David doesn't listen to me. I can't say something and he does it. And besides, how would I show him not to kill a little girl?
Wait, what?
Slap him on the nose? It's too late for David.
How did we get there? So the only thing I have left is, what do you need to do?
I don't know. I need to do something about David. It's just too much. How can I stop thinking about what I've done? Tell me, how should I distract myself, Doctor?
You should stop thinking about what you've done. We talked about that already? What? Okay, you should distract yourself with money.
I don't have an answer for you.
Should distract yourself with arts and crafts.
I don't have an answer for you.
How are you supposed to get this? You should distract yourself with stamp collecting.
Sorry, I don't know about that.
Jeez. You should distract yourself with a job, with a hobby.
I have a hobby.
Oh.
I come here every week and talk to you.
It's a good hobby. Oh, we did it! We went green. That was literally it. It was just the word hobby. Which, thank you again to TV. I was thinking about Scrubs and Dr. Cox and the talking about curling up on the futon in front of the TV with your hobby PJs. All right, let's say hi to Elin.
Hilda died last night. I was there. Well, I was there as her daughter. It was nice. She had a good death. She got to say what she wanted to say.
What did she want to say?
I don't have anything else to say about that.
Oh. What happened to Hilda?
Hilda was Hilda to the end. I was the doting daughter. Don't worry, everything's going to be okay. I love you, Mum. Then Hilda, with almost her last breath, looks me straight in the eye and says, "Don't let them take Amelia."
Who is Amelia?
Amelia's Hilda's doll.
Oh.
She used to have about 9 or 10 of them, all glassy-eyed and creepy looking, with frilly dresses and curls. All over her room they were. In the end, we had to get rid of them. They weren't very hygienic. But we let her keep one, and that was Amelia.
What happened to Amelia?
I'm keeping her safe until I can pass her on to Hilda's daughter. Maybe she'll fly over for the funeral. I don't know. Are you okay, Doctor? You look a bit pale.
Yes, I'm okay.
I don't really know anything about that.
Why do I look pale?
I don't know anything about that.
I don't even know what to do with any of this. Look at that. We are completely dried up already. How is work?
Sorry, can't help you.
What happened with Terry?
Terry hasn't been into work for a few days. I hope there's nothing wrong with her.
What's wrong with Terry? Terry hasn't been to work.
Terry hasn't been into work for a few days. I hope there's nothing wrong with her.
You hope there's nothing wrong with her?
Terry and I are never going to be best friends, but I wouldn't wish her ill.
Now I'm concerned that you poisoned Terry. She's giving me nothing. Tell me about Temazepam, because she's a nurse, so she'll know this one.
Most people have taken sleeping pills at some time or another, haven't they?
Have you ever taken sleeping
Probably
pills?
quite easy to get hold of them. Although, I have to get a doctor to sign a prescription if I need any at work. It's probably the same for Jaya.
It's the same for Jaya?
Jaya seems really nice. I don't know why she'd want to work in a place like this.
Whoa! What do you mean a place like this? I work here. Sort of.
I just mean, get all these weird people coming here. I mean, I've met some of them out in the waiting room. I know they're just people, but a couple of them have seriously given me the creeps.
Maybe I should ask her about each one. Oh, okay. Does Claire give you the creeps?
She's the slightly older one, isn't she? Always well dressed? Yes, her. I'm pretty good at picking up on people's energy, and hers is cold.
Oh.
Actually, I think I sort of know her.
What?
Claire Castleford, isn't it? Apparently, she attacked her husband or something.
How do you know that?
Doctor, I'm not sure I should be answering questions like that.
Okay. What do you think, oh, Bryce.
Bryce? I'm not sure who that is.
Oh. What do you think of Mariana?
I don't think I know her.
So you don't actually know any of these people. What do you think of Nathan?
I don't know who Nathan is.
So the only one you know is Claire. That's weird to me. What do you think of Scarlet?
Do you think I'm a good person, Doctor?
Where did that come from? Yes, I think you're a good person. You seem nice.
I hope so. I'm trying to be. I really am.
What do you think, Jaya? What do you think of, Glenn?
Sorry. No.
What do you think of Lacey?
I'm not really helping, am I? Try asking me something else.
Maybe just what? Tell me about work.
Let me think. No.
Oh, I know. Who referred you here?
I referred myself because of Dr. Dekker's mother. Was I supposed to have a letter?
No, you don't need a letter.
Sorry. No.
You came for Dr. Dekker's mother?
I don't know anything about that.
What about Dr. I don't... You came to see Dr. Dekker?
I think of Dr. Dekker every time one of my patients dies.
Oh.
It makes me remember how he didn't care about his mum.
Oh, jeez.
He was a good therapist. He was a lousy son.
He was a lousy son?
I was angry at Dr. Dekker.
Of course you were.
Hilda's daughter, she's in Australia, so fair enough. Maybe she really couldn't get over to see her. But Dr. Dekker's mum was dying literally on the other side of town, and he just couldn't be bothered. I shifted for her, but in a way I wish I hadn't, because it let Dr. Dekker off the hook, you know? I didn't realise how little he cared until I told him the news.
What happened when you told him the news?
For a moment, I thought he might cry. Just for a split second. But he didn't. He just carried on with our session. I wish I knew what went on there. Jaya probably knows. She spent quite a long time with Sarah when she visited.
Jaya visited Sarah? She visited Sarah?
I don't really know anything about that.
What else is in my notes that can help? Can I ask about Anushka? Well, we're green with Claire, so I must have. I think I forgot to go back to that one. Hold, please. We're not done. We're not done here. You think she's weird? All right. Okay. All right. We'll go right back. Oh my god, Jaya thinks I should tell the patients I can stop their problems. Okay, back to Bryce. I can stop your hour.
No, Doctor. No, you can't. I've seen what you can do. You can listen and ask, but you don't have any real power.
Crap. Oh, that didn't even finish it up. Okay. I get it now. All right, that's why that question was there with Claire. I can stop reanimate. Okay. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense now. Oh, alcohol. Do you drink alcohol? Oh, I keep doing that.
Dr. Dekker drank a bit. I didn't say anything about it, but well, it's not very professional, is it? I mean, it's not like he was drunk. Must be very stressful being a therapist. Do you find it stressful, Doctor?
No, I don't find it stressful.
Maybe you're just tired then. You should get some rest.
What does that mean? Oh, right. I can stop your shifting.
You've never seen me angry, have you, Doctor?
Whoa!
Don't say things like that when you don't mean them. It causes upset.
Oh, why does it cause upset?
Shifting is what I'm supposed to do. It's what makes me special. I know I've had a few bad experiences, but there's no way I'm going to stop shifting.
Why won't you stop shifting?
I'm not really helping, am I? Try asking me something else.
You've had some bad experiences?
I become what people want to see. But some people, they're not right in the head. They make me turn into horrible things. That's why I won't shift for anyone with mental problems anymore.
What kind of mental problems?
One guy, a patient, he used to have night terrors. An 80-year-old man screaming and kicking in his sleep. When I shifted for him, I don't know who I became, but as soon as he saw me, he was terrified. And when I looked down, I didn't have any legs, just bits of them.
Whoa, okay. Do we have anything to follow up on? Nope. Not a thing. I don't know what to do about this. We have nothing. We have nothing to go off of. And we're not done. I guess we cleared up all the loose ends that we had. I don't really want to hint again if we've already... made it this far. But man, I don't know what else we could ask. Outside of like... Did Dr. Did Dr. Dekker know you can shift?
Yes, I told Dr. Dekker.
Okay.
Most other people wouldn't have believed me, but he did.
I should have asked that like earlier.
In fact, he cared far more about the shifting than he did about his mum dying.
He didn't care about his mom dying? Okay. We're still not done. What?
Yes, I told Dr. Dekker. Most other people wouldn't have believed me, but he did. In fact, he cared far more about the shifting than he did about his mum dying.
Did you do a demonstration for Dr. Dekker? Did you shift for Dr. Dekker?
Yes, once. I wanted to show him what I could do, so...
Yeah, because she did that for us.
I took his hand, I told him to think of a loved one, and then there was nothing. I mean, literally nothing, just an empty void. The only thing I could feel was his hand holding mine. I'm pretty sure without that I'm not sure I could have made it back.
Oh, Oh, why wouldn't you have made it back?
Let me think. No. Yes, once. I wanted to show him what I could do so he could see for himself. I took his hand, I told him to think of a loved one, and then there was nothing. I mean, literally nothing.
Oh. Could you shift because Dr. Dekker was dying?
I've thought about that a lot, because shifting is only supposed to work on people who were dying. But
So when was it?
Dekker was near death. Just because no one knew it doesn't mean it's not the truth. It kind of gets you thinking about destiny and fate and everything like that.
There's more follow-up. Do you think about destiny and fate?
My mum's a big believer in fate. I'm not so sure. I mean, what about free will? If everything is fated to happen, then we're just machines carrying out commands. Maybe fate does have a plan for everyone, but who says we have to play along?
I've got nothing. And there's nothing here. And we're apparently not done. Maybe when she said she didn't know Mariana or Nathan though. She only knew Claire and we're done with Claire. So maybe when we talk to Jaya, we'll get more clues and we can go back and talk to Elin. Because we told her we can stop her shifting and she got really mad. We asked about referrals. We asked about alcohol. We asked about temazepam. I don't know. I think that's pretty good. Honestly, I don't know what else it could have been based on what we have. All right, we're running a little bit long, so we'll just we'll end this episode right here. Hopefully you guys are still enjoying this. I'm getting super invested, as you can probably tell. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.